Welcome, football rival fans. Tonight, we have a treat for you guys as the NC State Wolfpack travels to take on the newly joined Coastal Carolina in the ACC. The relegation has occurred, the realignment has happened, recruits have practiced, playbooks have been learned, and we are here in week 1 of year 2 of the college football rival season as the NC State Wolfpack looks to take up where they left off last year with the high-powered offense led by the Hesiman hopeful, early Hesiman hopeful, Smokey Smith. They will not have their Heisman winning halfback from last year, Alvin Thompson, as he is sitting in the draft portal waiting for the first pro draft to happen. They do have a new guy in the backfield, though, a new hopeful, another bruising type style pinball back. We'll see how he fares against the Coastal Carolina defense today. On the side with Coastal Carolina, with the teal and gold, we have a high-powered passing attack that earned them that third prestige star, fourth prestige star to get into the ACC. And as you see, the kickoff, we will get underway here, and the first kickoff of the season for the Wolfpack will be a kneel down. As we said, Smokey Smith, the sophomore quarterback, was a starting true freshman last year. Led the Wolfpack to an impressive season, took them to a bowl game. They lost to Florida State late in the season, which lost them a chance to play for the ACC title, actually. As we see their running back, their new guy taking up the mantle, Jerry Diggs, number 42. Easy to spot with that elbow brace on. He had some reconstructive surgery on his elbow about 2 seasons ago. Can't remember if it was his high school season or his freshman year of college, but nonetheless, they do a play action, and Smith takes his first shot downfield, and it looked like it was supposed to be a quick screen that wasn't there, and he just throws it away. Diggs' first run was a 5-yard up the middle, gain of 5, which made it 2nd and 5, and with that throwaway, we now have 3rd and 5. Smokey Smith takes a shotgun, quick pass, interception. He throws an interception on his second pass of his season, and Coastal Carolina's defense has said, we are here to play. We are here. Mike Sherman steps up from the linebacker spot in front of the tight end, I believe. It looked like it was a quick little tight end. I didn't catch that on the replay. A quick little screen, and Coastal Carolina is in business here. The offset I formation. Hands it off to the run back. Oh, and he's smacked. Dorsey is smacked. Somehow does gain a yard as the Wolfpack's outside linebacker, number 52 there, made the big stop. If Coastal Carolina can go down the field here with great field position and score a touchdown, they will be in business to punch NC State in the mouth right off the bat. Hand off, another huge stop to Dorsey. Joe Pearson in the backfield. It says a loss of 1, but they go from 2nd and 9 to 3rd and 11, so it's actually a loss of 2 there. As NC State's defense has shown, we are no joke. We want revenge for not getting to play for the ACC championship this year. And Coastal Carolina takes a shot downfield, deep out, a 10-yard reception, but it will leave. Daniels does get a 10-yard reception, 10-yard gain. Crooks is 1 of 1. Oh, and it looks like the booth will review the catch to start with, but it was a 10-yard gain on 3rd and 11, which leaves them regardless at 4th and 1. So if this stands, which it looks like it will, do they go for it or do they kick the field goal? And as we expected, the play will stand. It will be 4th and 1, and the offense is out on the field. NC State is stacking the line of scrimmage there as Coastal Carolina comes out in a I formation, big right. They hand it off to that right side, and he is smacked in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. 3 rushes, negative .7 average, as NC State's defense is not here to let them. They're not going to let them get anything up the middle on the ground. NC State comes out, give them some of their own medicine in an I formation. Diggs off the right side, bouncing off of tacklers for a 6-yard rush, and he is 2 for 11 right now. It looks as though the Wolfpack will pick up right off where they left off last year with the running attack from Alvin Thompson. Play action, Smith scanning the field. He has a guy short, and he hits him for a 3-yard reception. It'll set up 3rd and 1. Coastal Carolina, part of the relegation package that joined the ACC after I believe the ACC had 2 teams. A pitch out to Diggs. He breaks one tackle and cannot shake the second outside linebacker. It was actually the defensive end, John Davis, for a loss. Big loss of 6 yards, and that will put the Wolfpack in most likely a punt formation, as it does. He's back on his own 6-yard line, waiting the snap. The punt is off. Kind of a low hanger. Down to the 40, the 35, and he runs it straight up, trying to get as much as he can as Daniels gets a 13-yard return. Mike Elko coaching his first game here for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. They come out. Let's see if they can. I think both teams have punched each other, got some good hits in, and they're. North Carolina State was not expecting this kind of play from Coastal Carolina right off the bat, as, again, they test that middle of that line. And Dorsey, he gets 2 yards, but he is brutally punished for it right up the gut by number 92. I believe that's Pearson again. Coastal Carolina trying to prove that they do, in fact, belong in the ACC, coming up from the Sun Belt Conference. After the relegations, it was one of the big moves. They play action, takes a shot, a short little dump off, gets 5 yards, takes what he can. He learned his lesson from last drive. They're not going to force anything downfield, even though when they did force the 10-yard pass, it wasn't forced. But when they took their shot for the 10-yard gain on 3rd down and 11, they got 10 yards. So maybe something in that mid-range is there. Takes the shotgun snap. Oh, and it's batted down on the line. That's his first incompletion. Batted down at the line. The Wolfpack defensive line is standing strong tonight. They are not letting anything get through the middle of that field in the air or on the ground, as the punt is away. A high sky, low, and it's going to be a touchback. As this week's action, we saw the Texas A&M Aggies defending their national title last night with Skip Lloyd calling. So if you haven't seen that game yet, after this, head on over to that video, head on over to that game and watch that footage as the Wolfpack comes out 3 wide, play action, takes a shot. There's the play that they took last time out to the tight end, Cameron Neal, for a 5-yard reception. And NC State does run the Georgia playbook, which is a pro-style, quick-hitting, kind of like a Minnesota Vikings style play, getting the ball out quick, let Smokey Smith make. There you go, as he hits again. Ooh, number 84 breaking tackles. I believe that is Ed Silva. Mark this guy on your books, pro scouts, pro owners that want to be owners in the first inaugural pro season. Ed Silva will be one of the top 3 wide receivers in the draft. As Diggs takes the pitch out to the right side for a 3-yard loss. Coastal Carolina is not going to let anything get outside of them today. Here we are, 2nd and 13, big loss. 2 wide left, and they hand it off to Diggs to the left side, kind of like a stretch dive play, and it's another 1-yard loss. Grigsby with the big tackle for loss, and we are down. Diggs still has a positive rush total, but his average has tanked, and he went from 3 rushes for about 12 yards to 1 yard rushing. Man in motion to the left side. Smith takes the short drop, takes the shot downfield. Oh, almost another interception as Marcus Walton steps in between the receiver and Smokey Smith. And Smith, you got to think these are pregame, first game nerves, as he led this team calmly and patiently last year. They didn't score points in bunches last year. but they scored enough to always win by 1 or 2 possessions. As you can see, the defenses are here to play today. No sacks yet from either team, but Coastal Carolina leading in the interception and the breakup department, as neither team can get a foothold. Coastal Carolina also went for it on 4th and 1 downfield, and you got to think they regret doing that now. Wishing they would have taken the 3 points. They hand off up the middle. They're still going to test that middle of that field, and this time they succeed with a 6-yard rush as Dorsey runs up the gut. NC State coming out in a 4-2 style defense. I believe that's what they run, is a 4-2-5. Stretch play to the left, and he runs it back up the gut, and he is just crushed again. I believe that was the, number 92 again. Didn't catch his last name there. Let me look on my roster sheet here. But that was just another brutal punishment up the gut. Coastal Carolina is trying to establish dominance in the middle of that line. Short shotgun, takes a shot downfield. He has a man wide open, turns and runs, and that will be a first down. This is probably the first down we've seen in a while, as Grant Bennett with a short hook, little quick hook play. Nothing was downfield. It was like a little 2-read play. That deep option wasn't there. Takes the dump off, gets 16 yards, and we are at 1st and 10, Coastal Carolina. Coming out under center, too tight, handed up the gut again, and he's stopped by the defensive lineman again. Sign me up for this NC State defense. They are just stopping pretty much everything within a 3 to 5 yard window in the middle. Offset eye to the right. Play action, and he's going to get smashed from the outside. The outside linebacker comes on a full-on blitz. Taylor McGee. Big sack for the Wolfpack, untouched, crushes the quarterback. Good hit, good fall down, release, didn't land on him, no penalties. 3rd and 15. Coastal Carolina is looking at a big loss here. Need to get a big gain. 3rd and 15. They do the draw. He's running, he's getting it up. He gets 8 yards on a 3rd and 15 draw. It's going to be 4th and 7 now. Do they go for it? Nope, they're going to punt. Wolfpack awaiting the punt, as are we. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. On his way. No points scored by either team. And that's a touchback. It hits at the 1 yard line and bounces in. As you can see the highlights here, the defenses are just crushing the opponent's offenses. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. NC State comes out in another I formation play. They hand it off to the left. Diggs is bouncing off that first. He always gets away from that first tackle, but Coastal Carolina is stretching them out as Grigsby gets another tackle for loss. The first guy hits, bounces him off, and then the second guy, which is Grigsby, just cleans it up again. 2nd and 14 for the Wolfpack here. Ended up right up the gut. They're going to try their luck back up. They were having a lot of success as they get a 7-yard rush with Diggs right up the middle. And that's the end of the first quarter as you see the interception here. That was a huge play right off the bat. Coastal Carolina throat punched the Wolfpack. Took it downfield. Tried to gain all the momentum by going forward on 4th and 1 from, I believe they were in the red zone. If not, it was very easily field goal range and did not get it. Wolfpack comes out 3 wide, 1 halfback deep. Smith surveying the field, and he's going to get rushed as the middle linebacker. Oh, free safety. It looked like the middle linebacker came on a full-on screaming blitz right up the middle, and the Wolfpack will punt again. As you saw the stat there, the graphic, the Wolfpack only has 25 total yards of offense. There's another punt return. Is stopped after a 2-yard return. Coastal Carolina comes out. One team, these teams are just trading punches lefts and rights, body blows. Right now somebody's got it. There's a screen. He's got it open. He's downfield as he gets an 11-yard Just a little quick screen swing, do-si-do type play out to the right side. And it gets them 11 yards, and maybe Coastal Carolina can get something going here now. Man in motion, a little short motion, remains on the same side of the field. To the right side, they pitch to the left. He's got blockers in front of him, and it doesn't matter. Dorsey only gains 2. NC State has again said, you will not run on us, as the play was set up very nicely. He had 2 blockers in front of him. Couldn't shake the blockers, couldn't shake or couldn't, sustain the blocks there for him to get past to the outside. Dorsey Crooks, does one of those goofy little quick passes to the right like they're trying to test it for a jump ball. It's 3rd and 8. Coastal Carolina is only 1 of 4 for 3rd downs today as they take a quick shotgun. Tight end comes in and he's going to get, he looked like he was going to get sacked, but he did break out of that sack. He did break out of the sack somehow and threw the ball away, which made it 4th and 8, or makes it 4th and 8. As we'll see yet another punt. They do a fake punt. They throw it. He gets the reception, but it's short for a -2 yard reception. If you do the fake punt, you have to take the shot downfield, guys. And it looked like on the replay there that they had the guy downfield and they just took the short pass. Maybe he doesn't have the arm strength. Who knows? As the Wolfpack is hyped on the sideline, they will get the ball on the opponent's side of the field. 3 wide, tight right. Smith under center. Hands to Diggs right up the gut. He runs it up the middle for another 6-yard rush. And at this point, the way that NC State's gaining positive yards up the middle, they should honestly just wear this Coastal Carolina. They should have a drive where they come out and wear this Coastal Carolina defense out and just pummel the middle of that line. As Smith options right, pitches. Diggs is trying to fight for yards, but he manages somehow to get a yard rush, even though it says 3rd and 4 again. But it will be 3rd and 4. They are not finding success as they come out 5 wide. Smith drops back. He hits the middle of the field. He's got him. He's wide open. He breaks the tackle. I believe that's that's Harrison with the 11-yard reception. 1st down. Harrison and Silva both wear the red sleeves. Silva is the smaller wide receiver, and Harrison is the larger tight end or wide receiver. I believe he's the tight end there. Come out 2 tight, 2 wide. Play action up the middle. Smith is going to run. He does have feet as he scrambles around, kind of hesitates, gets a 5-yard gain, and then slides down to the ground. That's why Smith is a vital and very useful tool for this Wolfpack offense. He knows when to run as they come out I formation, 2 wide left. Play action, picks up the block. He's got a man wide open down the field. I believe that's Silva again, 16-yard reception. Great play there, I formation, just a little flood to the left. Great route running. Silva's showing, putting on a clinic. He can run deep, he can run the short routes, he can run the intermediate routes. As he runs a medium gain there for the Wolfpack to gain a 16-yard reception. I formation 2 right. You got to think maybe they're going to do the same play, but to the far side. But they hand it off to Diggs. He runs into the Coastal Carolina wall. As Coastal Carolina and John Davis said, no, sir, you're not getting a touchdown on my side. NC State coming out 3 wide, 2 tight. Man in motion to the right, tight end motion to the right. It's number 10 who we were discussing earlier. They're letting the clock tick down, 4:50 left. Smith kicks the ball. He runs up the middle. He's fighting for tackles. Touchdown, Smokey Smith. 7-yard touchdown run. He keeps the ball on the quarterback on the option read, and he gets the touchdown. Great play by Smokey Smith as the running back was being draped from the get-go. And Smith just showing that he's a full-grown man going off to that left side for a touchdown. And NC State scores first, draws first blood, strikes, and they are up 7-0. Great play by Smokey Smith. And great drive by the Wolfpack. As the kickoff is away. We will have another touchback as Coastal Carolina has got to get something going. NC State figured out what to do on that drive, and now Coastal Carolina has got to get something going on here. Come out too wide, tight. Man in motion to the middle. They pick up a little extra block. Take a shot, and it's going to be intercepted by NC State. He's got a wide open field in front of him. It should be a pick six, and it is. NC State is up. They double whammy on 14 after the extra point. It should be 14-0. NC State with a hell of a defensive stand there, putting them up by 2 scores in the blink of an eye. The Wolfpack is now up 14-0. Did anyone get the name of the truck that ran over that guy and took that to the house? Within 10 seconds, Coastal Carolina takes another touchback off of a kickoff. As you can see there on the graphics, man, Coastal Carolina's had a great game at defense here. Takes the shotgun, play action, takes a shot downfield. He has a man wide open in the middle this time, and that's where their success has been all game so far, is in the middle of the field, 8 to 12 yards, as they get a 13-yard gain there for first down and 10. Running a very balanced attack there. Graphic shows 10 rushes, 10 passes. They hand off the right side. He's fighting through the tackles. Oh, Dorsey was running through the guy that hit him with the initial contact, and then the second guy came in there to clean it up. Coming out tight right, or tight left, Hands it off to Dorsey again as he gets the first down, and now Coastal Carolina is trying to establish the dominance up the middle of the field, mimicking what they just saw happen to their very own defense. As he hands it off again, he's got wide open field to the left. He breaks through, drives forward after that initial contact. 38 for the Wolfpack hit him, and he's now sitting at 40 yards rushing as he Philly flops on the floor over there. Carolina comes out. 3 wide right, 2 down in motion, and they do a little tunnel screen to the right side for a 2-yard reception by Bennett. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Coastal Carolina offense. Same formation to the left side this time, though they run motion right. Hands it off. He's got blockers. He's got first down. He's got 3-yard gain to the right side by Ronald Dorsey. Great play, great call by the coaching staff. Elko, in his first season in the ACC with Coastal Carolina. Under center again. Hands it up the middle, and oh my God! Murphy runs up the middle, gets hit, hurdles, helicopters over, and gains 2 yards. That was an exciting play. One of the most exciting plays of the game for only 2 yards. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. He's got a guy again. Missed that same little flood play or arrow route by the running back. That little arrow route and slants have been open in the middle of the field. That's where they need to attack the Wolfpack. They come out under center again. High formation right. Hand it off on an offset power to the left. Dorsey gets another 6-yard run. Coastal Carolina, with 2 minutes left in the first half, is driving down the field now on what seems to be a promising drive. The Wolfpack has sustained all game attacking. This drive, they're not attacking on defense. They do a draw, and there's the attack. Someone radioed in down to Pearson and told him, hey, the announcer's making fun of you guys. You guys are getting dog whipped down the field. And Pearson obliges for a negative 2-yard gain. Two halfbacks in the backfield with Crooks. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's got a guy to the right, and he hits him in the flats. as it is Haynes again with his second reception. Brings up 3rd and 8. You got to think that they're looking for a touchdown here to get back in this game, get within one score, one drive, one possession. As the clock ticks, under a minute left. Takes a snap. He's got a guy in the middle. The defense was there. He hit the guy. He has a wide receiver breaking tackles off to the left side, and Bennett shook off the first tackle, was fighting off the second tackle, and gets shoestring tackled on the left side. 1st and goal, Coastal Carolina. They come out in a power formation, under center, one halfback deep, and they hand it off to the halfback. He's got blockers ahead of him, and the Wolfpack defense is not letting, neither defense is letting that happen off to the, on the outside runs. As he gets hit, 9 yard, they run the same formation. They're running a hurry-up offense, 49 seconds left. It looks like they called a timeout, but then they ran a hurry-up style offense. Play action. He's rolling to the left. He's got nothing in front of him. He's trying to juke and jive, and he gets a 2-yard rush after all that. No one was in front of him. He should have just taken off running, but he was trying to fake no one out. As they take a quick snap, he hits the guy on a 5-yard reception to Givens, and it's going to be 4th and goal from, it looks like, the 1 or 2. From the 2. As the offense is, they're going for it again. This is the second 4th down. I'm sorry, this is the 3rd 4th down they've gone for, because they did do a fake punt. Power left, I formation. Letting the clock tick down. They'll probably snap this somewhere around the 3 to 5 second range. They should just snap it with 1 second left. 5, 4. We should see, let's see if we see like a play action out to the tight end. 2 seconds left. They hand it off, and he's stopped at the 2-yard line. That is how the first half will end. The Wolfpack is up 14-0 as the early Heisman hopeful Smokey Smith has led the offense down on 1 scoring drive, and then within 5 minutes, sorry, that's a lie. It was within 30 seconds of game time, the interception happened. Enjoy the highlights. We'll be right back. Welcome back. As you saw the highlights from the first half, here's the first half stats. NC State only with 69 yards of offense, but the lead after they made the turnover column even with that pick 6 interception short run back by number 38. Time of possession is doubled for Coastal Carolina. Everything's doubled for Coastal Carolina, yet here we are, 2 scores down as they will receive the second half kickoff. And another touchback. Welcome to the finale. As you see the defensive stats, this game is the finale of week 1, year 2, football rivals college season. The players that are wrapping up year 2 that played in year 1 will be in the first draft for the Pro League. As Coastal Carolina is under pressure and he hits a swing pass out to the left side for a 2-yard loss. If you're interested in becoming a player, the applications will open up in about the last week or so of this season for college players. You will be in year 3, and you will be on the new college football game that is about to come out, as we are going to wrap up, as long as barring any brutal mistakes from the college football game, which it looks very promising as the Coastal Carolina rolls out and hits a guy over the middle. Smacked by the safety. I don't know, that was a linebacker floating out there in zone coverage. Be 3rd and 2 for the Chanticleers. But everyone in here can be drafted. All the players are here. User submitted recruits. You go to the team, you get recruited, you sign on National Signing Day. help lead your team to victory. The Texas A&M Aggies won the national championship last year after the Ohio State Buckeyes, who went 12-0, lost to the Nebraska Cornhuskers in their Big Ten championship game and lost the right to go to the playoff game, or the title game, as it ended up being a battle of Texas in the national championship. As the throws a floater out there to Daniels for a 4-yard reception. National championship game was the Aggies versus the Texas Tech Red Raiders. It was a great game. The Aggies came out on top, and Roy Hobbs, Johnny Hobbs, sorry, as Johnny Hobbs, the halfback user-submitted recruit, now has the national title ring. Next week in week 2, you will see something to spin off of that as Dorsey runs out to the left side to make it 3rd and 2. One last thing to bring up is McNamara, who was the national title winning quarterback for the A&M, has transferred to Georgia. Dumps off over the middle for a 1st down to Murphy for a 3-yard reception. McNamara has transferred to Georgia, yes, with the other user-submitted recruit, free safety Levi Back. As the A&M Aggies loaded up in the offseason, they have a user-submitted quarterback, Kai Cash, who looks promising, and they have Billy Ray Bannon at middle linebacker. So, all that to say, we have doubled in size for the user-submitted recruits as a 3-yard gain there happens. It's 2nd and 7, Coastal Carolina, offset eye to the left. Play action gets smacked early. Oh, he knocks down the would-be tackler and gets a 7-yard reception for a 1st down. Go submit watch the season, get ready to submit, do your research, learn where you can go. All teams are on the board. You can go to wherever you want. We will open the books for owners down the field also. Let's get back into this action. As Carolina is driving here, short drop off, dumps it off to the right side. Breaks the 1st tackle, breaks the 2nd tackle, breaks the 3rd, 4th, and 5th tackle, but goes down for a -yard reception. As Crooks is now 16 of 20 for 106 yards. Current drive. It's 5 minutes that we're about to roll off. We're about to be under 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 9 plays on this drive, 2 minutes and 40-something seconds and counting. Motion to the left side, 3 wide. Single back, they hand off to the halfback as he tries it again. Dorsey tries it. They keep trying to test that outside run on these stretch plays, and it's just not there. As the Wolfpack defense stretches it out again, they're coming out in a 3-4 here. 4 wide. It looks like they were trying to set up a tunnel screen. Takes a shot downfield. He's got him. He had him. If he would have put a little bit of air under there, he would have had him down the left side for a long touchdown pass. But instead, it's 4th and 14. As they come out to punt yet again. Oh, they do another fake punt. That's 2 fake punts. And they throw it for another -2 yards. The punter is 2 for 2 passing for -4 yards. NC State comes out too tight. Pro set. Drops back. Smith is going to take off. He's got blockers downfield as he gets a 6-yard rush on the scramble. He saw his option. Looked like it was a quick little 1 or 2 route read. Saw no one downfield. Maybe he took off because he slipped there. Found a soft spot in the turf. Come out 3 wide. Pitch to the right side again. He's got blockers this time as Diggs runs into the first guy, bounces off, and makes it an even gain. 0 yards. 3rd and 4. 11 rushes for 9 yards. This is definitely not Alvin Thompson style numbers that we're used to seeing. Smith drops back. He's going to try to take off again. Runs through the first tackle, but he ends up falling down, which will be marked a sack by Mark Ray for Coastal Carolina. Defensive tackle, good play. In case you're wondering, yes, you saw that right. Coastal Carolina is in the ACC as the relegations have happened First punts away. First round of relegations happened, and another touchback punt. He was there. It just didn't give him the bounce they needed as Williams tries to knock it down inside the 5-yard line, but it bounces unfavorably into the end zone for a touchback. But if you want, go watch the live video of the relegations and how we did it. We explain it. We go through it as the stretch play actually happens to the left side this time for a 7-yard gain. That's one of the first times the outside pitches have been successful today. Try another stretch to that left side. They worked once. Let's try it again as they get the first down on a 6-yard rush. Offset eye to the right side. Hands it off. And the Wolfpack's there to swallow that one up. He is net gain of 0. Pearson with the big tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Drops back, takes a shot downfield, and another deflection by Eric Fogel. Make Crooks 16 of 22. Coastal Carolina's at 3 wide here. Tight end in motion to the right side. Got all day. He takes a shot downfield, and it's another interception. The Wolfpack jumps up, interception. Oh, he's knocking guys down on the return. Is he going to return it back? This is number 38 again as he has blockers downfield. And Coastal Carolina finally comes up behind him. Chris Chambers with his 2nd interception of the game. Just jumps up and snags it at the last second. No one was going to go get it, so he said, I will go grab it before this guy gets a touchdown. And then he plows over the would-be tackling receivers. Number 95 there had blocks set up for him, but should have turned around. Great return. Wolfpack comes up 3 wide, shotgun formation. Hands it off to Diggs up the middle. He bounces off 1 guy, bounces off 2 guys. He breaks the tackle. He's great run out to the right side. Jerry Diggs with a 13-yard rush as he finally crosses over the 20-yard rushing yard. Eye formation, straight eye. You got to think this is going right at the gut, but nope. They pitch to the left side as he's going to get stretched out and gets a 1-yard rush. Hey, coach. Take that play, burn it, and throw it in the garbage can. After you burn it, and light it on fire again, because it's not working. Come out 4 wide here, shotgun formation. Smith with a quick drop. He rolls again to the left side. He takes off up the middle of the field. And Smith with a 13-yard rush, trying to prove that he belongs. He has more rushing yards than their running back, as Smith tries to prove that he should be in contention for the Heisman, as he is an early hopeful as a sophomore. 3 bunch set to the right, and touchdown. Charles Harrison, 4-yard touchdown reception. That was textbook right there. As Smith took the snap, took a 2 or 3 step drop. Harrison just did a little quick curl, found the hole in the zone. Mr. Wolf's excited. The NC State crowd's excited. Wide open in the touchdown. He just found the hole in the zone right there with the slant coming across for the backup. And you got to think NC State's probably going to walk away with their first ACC victory of the season now, as they go up 3 scores, 20-0. Kicks away, 21-0. Coastal Carolina. Did anyone really expect them to come in and upset the Wolfpack? Probably not, but you expected more of a fight. The kick's away, and we will have another touchback. See the stats there again. The Wolfpack has almost had as many plays as points, while the Coastal Carolina offense has had double at 52 with not a single point provided. Running a strong eye formation to the left. Drops back, takes a shot downfield, and he's incomplete. You're only down by 3, but you are down by 3 possessions. There's less than a minute left in the third quarter. You can still get in this game. Take your time, get down the field, and score a touchdown here. As they take a shot up the middle, first down play, 11-yard reception to Daniels again. That's his third reception for 25 yards. But you got to figure they need to methodically go down the field here, score a touchdown, tire that defense out, figure out what's working, and then come back and do it again after you make a stop. But you have to make a stop against the Wolfpack. 3 wide, run right up the gut, a little quick draw, quick handoff. It wasn't really a draw. Dorsey runs up the middle for 4 yards, being 69 total on the day. Second and 6, they come out 2 wide to the left, they pitch again to the right, and the Wolfpack, NC State, is there to stop it in its tracks as Allen Hagan, with his second tackle for loss, makes it a 3rd and 6 play. You got to think every play here on out as the third quarter ends. Going into the fourth quarter, the Wolfpack leads 21-0. You see Chambers with his second interception, almost another pick 6. And Smokey Smith on his Hesiman campaign now has a touchdown on the ground and a touchdown in the air. Looking like one of the more solid options at quarterback that we've seen here in week 1. Ty Cash had a hell of a game too, guys. Again, if you haven't seen that, as he takes a shot at the field, he breaks the tackle. He's down the middle of the field. No one's going to catch him as Coastal Carolina has... There's the spark that Coastal Carolina needs to get into this game. As Grant Bennett, over the middle, breaks the tackle and just scampers up the middle of the field. Watch this replay. This is a great play. Just beats his coverage. 2 missed tackles. He didn't even break a tackle. It was just poor tackling and angles by Chambers and number 48 there. And great play by Coastal Carolina. And guys, we may have a game here as it is now knocked to a 2-possession game. Kicks away, 21-7. NC State leads. They're going to kick off to this Wolfpack offense, who has taken it downfield the last couple times and gotten points on the last drive. As Silva downs it in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Wolfpack comes out in I formation. You got to think that the Wolfpack is either A, going to take a shot downfield and score fast, or B, what they just did. A 7-yard reception over the middle. They should chew some clock off, chew some time off the clock. As Smith has only had 59 yards passing on the day. About 3 wide, power left. Tight end goes in to the right side. They're going to go offset to the left side, and Diggs is stopped in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. The word I was looking for on that was motion. The tight end went in motion, guys. As he stopped brutally. Coastal Carolina's trying to make it a game here. Takes the shotgun back. Takes a shot downfield. He's got a Silva. Silva came open downfield in the middle for him and got the first down. 9-yard reception. Great play by Silva. That's why Silva's a great wide receiver option for you guys drafting in the pro draft. Silva he always finds a hole. If you go back and watch, a draw, and he's smacked, folded over backwards by John Davis. Big John Davis just folds Diggs in half. That was brutal. 3 wide, tight end left. Tight end comes in motion to the right side. Quick drop back by Smith. He hits Harrison out to the left side for a 2-yard reception, which will bring up a 3rd and 10. Smith and the offense come out in a 3 wide. Motion right. Takes a shot in the middle. He hits Harrison, I believe, for an 8-yard reception, which will chew more time off the clock, but will bring up 4th and 2. As the Wolfpack's punter comes out, standing on almost his own 30. Punt this away. And shocker, guys, it's another punt and another touchback. Coastal Carolina needs to come out with the same excitement and vigor that they did on the last play. Take a shot. Just take a shot, guys. As they hand off up the middle. He makes a move. He didn't go into the fray this time, as the right side was looking like a huge battlefield. He cuts it back up to the left and gets a 6-yard gain. As NC State comes out, it's like a nickel formation. They have 4 on the line. They hand off again up the middle. He runs through the first tackle. He's running hard today, guys. Dorsey, 27 rushes, 79 yards, 2.9 average, and he's still down. He injured, or was he just taking a breather? Looks like he was just taking a breather. Too tight, under center. Tight end goes in motion out to the wide receiver. Comes back into the line. Quick, oh my God. Great play. But it'll bring 4th and inches as they do a quick, I don't even know what the heck that was. Just a quick throw out to the left side, and the receiver makes a diving great catch, but brought up 4th and inches, and they decided not to go for it on that 4th down. Got a punter 2 for 2 that keeps hitting them for... You think they would take a shot downfield and try to get the inches down 2 possessions, but they're going to rely on their defense here. NC State comes out in I formation. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. In the debut of the Coastal Carolina. Pitch to the left side. He's going to run for 9 yards, and the clock will tick. But again, this is Coastal Carolina's inaugural ACC game, and it's, at least they got some points on the board. They made it respectable. But you got to think NC State's going down here to put the stake in the heart to finish this game off. Tight end comes in motion to the right side. Smith drops back, hits a bad decision as Bobby Wilkerson gets a deflection that should have been a pick 6. Smokey Smith with one of his rare, really bad decisions. As he should have floated that, and he tried to bullet it to his wide receiver on the left side. Yeah, hey, he had him open. He had him beat. Smith drops back, hits the tight end or fullback, Tyler McNamara, for a 5-yard reception there. Just on the quick little running back release there. Gives them the first down and 83 yards, and you hear this crowd. NC State's driving again. Too tight, 3 wide. Hands it off to Diggs up the middle. He had a hold of the left side, but he went to the right. He followed the playbook. Gets 2 yards, and the clock ticks as we're now about to hit 3.5 minutes left in the game. Three wide, I formation. Drops back. Smith has a guy in. Almost Sherman with a deflection. Another play that could have, should have, would have been a pick 6 if he would have had his eyes, had his head up, got his hands up, and tried an attempt at the interception at least. But instead, it's a deflection. 3rd and 8. Smith on a quarterback draw runs up the gut and gets 3 yards. It'll be under 3 minutes to go. If the Wolfpack punts, NC State punts, it'll be under 3 minutes as it's 4th and 5, and they will punt. This clock should tick. Coastal Carolina is getting to the end of their rope here. They have to score fast to stay in this game. As expected, they're just letting the clock tick down. Coastal Carolina cannot use their timeouts here to stop the clock. So you think they maybe should have. As the punt is away, it is a boomer of a punt, and it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina's had some guys in the middle of the field open all game. You got to think they need to take a shot downfield in the middle. Maybe run some quick outs to the outside to draw the safeties up. Drops back to pass, and he's going to get wobbly whooped in the backfield. Coverage was there. He had no one open downfield. It looked like he tried to just throw it away, but the defense, they made a sandwich of the quarterback. They made a quarterback sandwich in the backfield back there. Coastal Carolina takes the shotgun snap. He's got Chambers blitzing from the left side, and he's going to get sacked for an 8-yard loss by Fogel. The defensive end gets him. He sees Chambers coming from his left side, and he floats to the right to try to buy some more time, and Fogel gets the sack. Great play by the Wolfpack defense. Comes out in shotgun formation, 3rd and 18. Drops back, he's scanning the field, he's got a guy, and he just throws it away. As Coastal Carolina, it seems, has resigned to just losing this game as they punt it away on 4th and 18. It would appear, it would seem, the Wolfpack is going to be 1-0 on the year, 1-0 in the ACC as the punt's away. He gets it, he makes a move trying to get something going, and he's finally, Smith is finally gobbled up for an 11-yard return. As NC State comes out under center. Diggs on a 5-yard rush to the right side. Coastal Carolina hands out to the right side. He cuts it up the middle, and Diggs with a big run up the gut. It was set up to the outside to the right. He cuts it up the middle for a big gain up the middle of up the heart of that defense. Smith keeps the option. They run a read option. Smith keeps it. Maybe should have handed it off because it would have ended up doing what it did anyway. As a 3-yard loss. 2nd and 13 for the Wolfpack. The clock is not ticking. Coastal Carolina has used all timeouts. If they get a first down here, the game should be over as Diggs. Oh! Diggs was weaving and juking through the line and just gets waylaid there by the safety coming up. Are you okay, young man? Third and 7. Wolfpack's out there. 4 wide. This clock will tick down to around the minute 10 mark. Clock's bleeding down. 4-3. Probably snap now. Smith takes a snap. He drops back. He's scanning the field. Takes a shot, and that's a touchdown by Ed Silva. Made me stutter as he stutter steps to get his feet down for the touchdown. And NC State. That was the stake in the heart. That was the nail in the coffin. This game's over. Congratulations, Smokey Smith. You had a great game as your Heisman campaign. We'll continue in the great positive. Silva proving again why he's one of the better receivers in the college season. Great play. Got me tongue-tied, stutter step. Touchdown by the NC State Wolfpack, as it's now 28-7 with 1:08 left in the game. Coastal Carolina takes the snap, takes a floater. They love that long, deep out floater pass as they get a 7-yard reception. Have no timeouts left, 1:04 left in the game. Crooks has 184 on the game, but I believe... Oh! Huge sack. Jason Walker. Haven't heard you all game, but his first tackle is a tackle for loss, as you see from the defensive tackle position there. Just beats his man, gets in the backfield, and says hello to the quarterback, who was in the motion of winding up for a deep bomb. We'd have to go back to see if he had anyone open, but it doesn't matter anyway because he got sacked. Come out 3 wide, under center, drops back. Almost got sacked again, takes a shot, and it should have been another interception should have been the hat trick by Chambers. But he proved to you why he's a defensive player and not a wide receiver. as he drops the ball. 38 seconds left in the game, and NC State will get the punt from Coastal Carolina. It's the punt from around the 30. Goes to the right side. Weaves, jukes, jives. Jared Smith, 9-yard return. 30 seconds left in the game as the Wolfpack will win their first game of the season. And they come out into victory formation. Smith nails it. Congratulations to the Wolfpack. Thank you for watching the first week of year 2. As the clock ticks down, you see the Wolfpack celebrating on the field. Smith with a great play, great drive, great game. You got to figure Chambers is probably going to be the player of the game, as he is. 5 tackles, 2 interceptions. One of those was a pick 6 for a touchdown, by the way. And the NC State Wolfpack wins their first game of the year, wins their first conference game of the year. And Smokey Smith proves that he should be in Heisman contention. As you can see the replay here, I have been commissioner and play-by-play commentator, Commissioner Back. Thank you for joining us for this first week, and go back and watch the games, especially Saturday night's game. It was an exciting shootout between UCLA and Texas A&M. Not going to tell you who won, though. But have a great night, and we'll see you here next week for week 2.